Well, of course, the fun thing about being in the media, Scott, is that hopefully you don't have to worry too much about career expiration. I mean, there are a lot of people who can manage to do media for a long, long time to come. Whereas you mentioned already the fact that the stress of trading can certainly be an issue the longer you do it. How do you feel about the actual position of financial media, and particularly television financial media, given the fact you're doing it every day?
Well, that's another great question, Patrick. Ultimately, it's all about eyeballs, which means ultimately it's all about entertainment. And you have to know your craft. Obviously, people are going to not listen to you if you don't know what you're talking about. But then you also have to make it entertaining. There's a lot of people out there that I'm sure are a lot smarter than I am, but they're not wearing a black and white cow coat on television. There is a little bit of a brand that needs to go with it, as well as know what you're talking about. And with that, you're exactly right. It allows me staying time as long as I'm on top of it and continually bringing new things and honing my craft with new viewers and bringing in younger viewers. That's what you're always after in this media business now, is a new demographic. You don't want to have all your viewers or customers, I call them, die and get old and fade away. You constantly are looking for things to keep people entertained, because it's all about entertaining. I just got back from a tailor last night because, look, I've been in Nashville, Tennessee for 2 years now, so I'm trying to put together a little bit of a Nashville flair with the cow jacket flair. So I've got some new jackets for television, got some rhinestones on them, just like the Wild West, or not the Wild West, but the country music scene in Nashville. I'm trying to meld those two things together to constantly reinvent yourself and keep going. It's a lot of fun. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but I was an art major at university, but I also played a pretty high level of American football. But I got both of my hands crushed almost at the same time within 3 or 4 weeks of each other. I couldn't draw anymore. So I had to go a different route. By then, I'd been on the football team long enough that the academic counselor for the football team got me into the finance school, which I normally couldn't get into out of college because my grades weren't good enough. So then I went into finance because I couldn't draw anymore. So I do have this left-right side of the brain issue that a lot of folks don't have, which has been to a large degree my success in media, because I definitely don't look at the finance world like most people in a blue suit, white shirt, red tie do.